beat. I know, right there. All right. So, hi. I am Brian Lapierre. I am the Plaid Pastor on YouTube. Did you guys know that?
No.
No, see? There you go. The Plaid Pastor. And this is going along with the thing that I did with Seth, who is helping me speak at church this Sunday at Buena Vista Baptist Church. But I have with me today two students. One from Parry, McCluer, one from Rockbridge County High School. Cage match. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, no. So this is really cool, and they're part of SiRPHA, which is Students in Rockbridge Promoting Healthy Alternatives. And they've been working. They just met at they were at the church in another room, but they just met talking about this event, the Youth Summit, on March 27th. So, just some basic stuff. Who are you?
I am Jillian.
You are?
Yeah.
Awesome. Where do you go to school?
Parry, McCluer.
Grade are you in?
I'm sophomore.
Shoe size?
7.
Favorite color?
Green.
Thing you really appreciate about your dad?
He's always there for me.
Awesome. There you go, Forrest. All right. Who are you?
I'm Alex Hinkle.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
What school do you go to?
Rockbridge.
What grade are you in?
11.
Wow. By the way, Alex and I have started and finished our day together. You're with Breakfast Club.
Yes.
We have this group meets every Wednesday at 7 a.m. So you saw me at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
and now it's past 7 a.m. and he's going to see me
7
again. Yeah.
It is definitely
It's
past
late.
7 a.m.
All right. So anyway, 11th grade. Favorite color?
Purple.
Okay. Favorite article of clothing that you have?
I have a tank top and it's like a American flag, but it's all like cool looking.
Awesome. I've seen that tank top.
You've seen it?
I have.
think I
Yeah,
have.
I wore it to King's Dominion once.
Yeah, good times. So why are you in SiRPHA?
Well, they reached out to me to go on one of the trips to CADCA with them, and I went with them, and I stuck with them ever since because I thought it was a great thing, and what they do is just awesome, and it's great.
Love it. Why are you doing this?
I just want to help. It's just all this stuff that kids in high school go through ruin and will determine their future, and I just don't want anyone's future to be bad.
Gotcha. They're closing up over there. If you can hear that piano, that's over in the fellowship hall. So get some background music. Cool. All right. So you just told me why you care about this. So you talk futures, decisions. You care about that.
Yeah.
It rubs you a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to help. All right. I love that answer. Alex,
Mm-hmm.
you're part of our breakfast club.
Yeah.
Go to Glasgow Baptist Church. A little shout out to Glasgow Baptist.
Yeah, Glasgow Baptist.
Yeah, you go.
Hey, we're looking for a pastor.
Hey.
Full time.
If you're watching this, there you go. How does faith inform this? Like, how does your faith in God impact why you're doing this thing?
I feel like doing the right thing is a part of just anybody's like faith. They want to serve God and do the right thing. And this is like a way to do that. And it like you can definitely spread your faith with other people as you're doing this. And if they need it, then they can be saved if they learn something.
Might be a way to bring them into faith. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Awesome. Jillian,
Yes.
what is the Youth Summit?
So this is a thing that I went to very beginning. It's so from what it was then. We are in a room, and Seth is there. One of the speakers, I forgot his name.
Eric.
Is it Eric?
Yeah.
Eric
Okay.
Rolls.
Eric
Yeah.
Rolls.
And he's very energetic, and he starts talking to us about life in general, and how decisions do matter. And we do a few activities.
So this is students from Rockbridge
Yeah,
and Parry
coming
McCluer
together.
all together. This is like dozens of students, right? I don't know the exact numbers, but
Yeah, we're aiming for 50 to 100.
it's 50 to 100.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you hope it will accomplish? Is there anything that you're like,
Just make people more aware of what they're doing now will affect later. And just like juuling in general is a big problem in high school now, we just don't know effects, and they're just doing it like they don't care, and they should care because it can affect anything, really.
I like that answer. Good job. I didn't prep you on that question, did I?
No.
Yeah? Nailed it. All right. Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Why does this matter for Rockbridge County High School? How would your school be different? How do you hope it will be different? I mean, you're not going to like save the universe with this. I mean, you could, but probably not. But how do you hope your school will be different or better or changed just by this youth summit? What's the benefit?
Well, it all starts with your goal is to save like one person from like help them to make better choices and just focus on the one person. And if you can get that one person, then it'll spread exponentially after that. And then eventually the whole school. And then other people might see that this school is like, oh, hey, Rockbridge is doing this. And then they're like, how did you do it? We could tell them, and then they could do it at their school. And then that would happen exponentially. And then...
I want to, A, that's an awesome answer. 2, exponentially is the word with the most syllables that has been used in this entire conversation.
Oh, thanks.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. Game on. Let's see how many syllables you can get in a word.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Anyway.
I
okay. I don't want to keep you too long, but Jill, what do you wish adults knew about you and your friends? Imagine there might be an adult watch this video, and they're going, "Why should I care?" Like, when you think about your world and what you hope for and what you want, and you think about your friends and your peers and your classmates, what do you wish adults knew about you and your friends, your classmates?
Well, I mean, I kind of wish this upon everyone. I've been very lucky with who I'm around and who my friends are, so I've never been exposed to anything. And my family, too, it's helped. Like, I've never been exposed to anything, bad, anything, like, I've never been asked, do you want to see a jewel or do you want to smoke or anything. I've never been asked because of the people I hang around with, and I wish it was more people like that could hang out with people like that to keep them out of trouble. And just, I wish parents knew that there is other people. Like, I wish they would know who their children are hanging out with more, because it is about who they're hanging out with, because it can change how they act and everything. Because I know that I get characteristics from my friends, so we all act the same. So that happens in bad friend groups too. They're all just doing reckless things, and they're just bouncing off of each other. And maybe their parents have something to do with it, like they just don't have a way to escape, but these people are there. But I guess
I love that. And so what I heard was, in promoting healthy alternatives, it's as you try to make good choices and you get the right people around you, you're promoting that healthy alternative. You're showing others, hey, this is a better way to live out some things. Here's some things to avoid. And so that an impact can kind of snowball. But I also heard you say for adults, that question about what do you wish adults knew, they need to pay attention to who their kids are hanging around with. They need to at least be aware of what's going on in that world. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I said that pretty close. All right. You get to ask me one question.
We get to ask you one question?
Sure.
Is this a YouTube channel?
Oh my God.
Like, you didn't tell us anything about this.
Yes, absolutely.
He said it.
I'm the plaid pastor.
I
This
know,
is going to
but-
be on YouTube.
That's awesome.
I mean,
how many
I've done that before.
many subscribers do you have?
Yeah, how many subs do you have?
I'm like up to about 80.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thanks.
I think that's better than me and CJ did.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. I'll let you ask a second question, since your first question was, are you on YouTube? Or if you have one.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Why are you getting involved in this?
Well,
It's in your church. This is happening in your church. It doesn't mean you have to pay attention to it.
It does.
So, man, I'm gonna try not to ramble. That is a great question. Why am I involved in this? Even though, so we're in my church, but I could have not shown up. I could have just let you guys in and leave, is what you're saying. So why? So I would say a couple things. Number one, like you mentioned your child, where you are now, you've not been exposed to a whole lot. I wasn't either. And so this is still kind of a foreign thing to me a little bit. So by listening into you all, it helps me learn a little bit more of what's the reality, what is going on out there, what are you concerned about. Two is, I think it's important, the world's changing so fast, and these issues and substances and how they're transported, and Jules is something we never would have imagined, e-cigarettes. Like that's just would have been foreign for me as a kid. So I think it's important to try to have some grasp of understanding of that. So part of it's just knowledge. I just want to learn. Secondly, I want to be an encourager, and so anything that I or my church can do to create space for something good to happen, I want to be a part of that. So when Seth said, "Can we meet at your church?" and I'm saying, so you want to allow Parry, McCluer, and Rockbridge students to come together to discuss and plan how to have a positive impact on fellow students in their school. I'm like, that is awesome. Like if we, even if just giving you the space is our contribution, I'm really grateful that you guys would feel comfortable to come in and use this space. So to me, that's a gift that you guys do that. So I'm excited about Sunday. Seth is going to be a part of worship, and we're going to kind of tag team a little bit. It's going to be short, not as long as I'd like, but it should at least be a taste of what you guys are doing. So as much as I'm excited to learn a little bit, I hope our church gets to learn a little bit more of what you're doing. So
sounds awesome.
Thanks. Question, go.
Are you coming to Youth Summit?
Am I coming to Youth Summit? I have not been invited to Youth Summit.
Well, we
Consider
just
this your official invitation.
Yay!
Guys! Oh, man, I didn't even do this for that, but I just got an invite. Sweet.
You're
whole
welcome.
day, so I hope you have a whole day.
Feel free to
spare.
log what you want and
Food? Is there food?
there's gonna be coffee, man. You're good.
For the
You're
adults.
good.
There is a lunch.
You
Isn't
had
there?
me at coffee.
Yeah, there's gonna be food too.
It's all good. Here's my promise. As long as I'm not committed to something else that I have no clue what that is, I will be there.
Sweet.
You know the date because you said it at the beginning of the
I
video.
got it. It's true, I did, didn't I?
Just look back.
I don't know how long it's been, but that is, I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to tag this in with my interview with Seth. I want to say thank you to Alex, just for being a part of my life these last few years at the Breakfast Club and just hanging out. Like
I love it.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Great people. I'm going to say thank you to Jill. Jill was one of my earliest soccer players coaching middle school, and you still smile when you see me, and I appreciate that. So I'm just grateful to watch you guys grow up and to see what you're doing. So kudos to you all. So that's it. Brian Lapierre, the plaid pastor from Buena Vista Baptist Church. And what should they do?
What should they do?
What should we do?
Like a challenge for the
No,
audience?
that's when you say like and subscribe.
Come
on.
Oh, like and subscribe. Turn on the bell icon to get future notifications.